Well, it's that time of year again, after Christmas, and I guess I'm feeling the post-Christmas blues. I mean, waiting all year, and what do I get? A Nintendo 64. I'm sorry, I don't know. I just had to do it. But I'd get some nice presents this year. I don't know. I used to love it when Nostalgia Critic did the whole, getting presents and everything. It made you feel, all warm inside, kind of, just a little bit. I don't know. It's just the correct type of nostalgic. But hey there, everyone. That sexy nerd is back again, and we're watching Brazil by Nostalgia Critic. Yeah, I totally missed the episode on Christmas. Had to get ready for Christmas. And honestly, I'm going on vacation, so I probably only will be able to make shorts for a while. So, I guess we'll see. I unfortunately will miss Nostalgia Critic. But I will be back for it, and just being able to have time to relax, especially after everything that's been going on this year. It's actually a really exciting time to go away and have a good time. But yeah, this movie honestly is very, very special to Doug. Because it's apparently his favorite movie of all time. And I honestly am very interested to hear about this movie. I honestly didn't have no idea what this movie is about. I mean, I know they say it's Brazil, but it's not really about Brazil, or it is about Brazil. I have no idea. I honestly never got to look this movie up. And honestly, to be honest, I want to go to vacation in Brazil. So I really, really have no idea why. It might give me an aneurysm to figure out the reason why I've never seen this movie. But yeah, I am really excited to actually see his opinion and actually explain this movie. And apparently it's actually a Christmas movie. What? In Brazil? Christmas in Brazil. Woohoo! I don't know. So, yeah, let's get into this movie and I'll finally see what the hell it's all about. And remember, please, smash that like button if you want to see more sexy and nerdy content, and subscribe if you think I deserve it. And remember, sign up for my Patreon for all my latest reactions to my latest videos. And let's do this thing, y'all.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy. Remember it so you don't have to. Merry Christmas Eve. It's not often we get a review that comes out on this day, so I wanted to do something a little special. I want to review my all-time favorite movie, which also happens to be, technically, a Christmas film, Brazil.
What?
Released 40 years ago in December, this flick reached out of the screen and got my attention immediately. Right after seeing the trailer as a teen, I was fascinated by it. It looked like it had everything I always wanted in a movie. When I first sat down and watched it, I immediately knew this was one of my new favorites. But
really?
It wasn't my number one yet. I had to see it a few more times to fully get what it was doing. And on top of that, I saw the American version, which is still fantastic, but then I saw the British version, which has a few extra minutes added in. After that, it became my favorite film, and no movie has topped it ever since.
Really?
Visual spectacle, tons of hidden details in the foreground and background, memorable characters, and a nightmarish future that's often been described as 1984 if it was a comedy. While its writer and director Terry Gilliam claims he never read the book, clearly one of the other co-writers did, as there are more than just a couple similarities.
Oh, I've seen that before.
That doesn't take away from the film's impact in the slightest. If anything, so many of the choices made by these characters in this world feel more updated because it is a comedy, which can make the commentary enjoyably more exaggerated. Now, like I said, it does take place around Christmas time, which, okay, arguing this should be on people's best Christmas films list is kind of like saying Eyes Wide Shut should be included in there too. It's more of an amusing backdrop, an irony that all this misery is happening around the time when people are supposed to be at their best.
Jeez.
I have so much to talk about, and I can't wait to jump in. So without further ado, let's take a look at...
Sorry, your video's been copyright claimed.
What?
The music you were using while playing those clips. You stole it.
No, I didn't. I got it from a site that makes free music for people to use. Here's the link.
Well, that is a pickle. The person who made that claim has 1 month to respond. In that time, the algorithm will kill your video, and you'll get no money until it's resolved.
I have to wait a month?
Probably more if they reject your rejection.
That's insane.
Ridiculous.
Hey, feel lucky I'm talking to you at all, you probable thief.
What?
Oh, thankfully they responded fast. Turns out they changed their mind and copyrighted the song 1 minute ago.
I started using that music a few minutes ago.
Well, the claim is still on the video, so you could still be a criminal.
Oh, look, I got a ton of movie to talk about. I'll just fight the claim and face the consequences.
Sure, I hope you understand. We just don't want people's hard work stolen from them.
Yeah, I get it.
I bet you do, garbage.
What?
You heard me.
What?
Nothing. Have a nice day.
Yep, that is
Time to move forward and look at my all-time favorite movie, Brazil.
exactly what it's like to be on YouTube.
1984, the film has no problem dating itself, but I always found this as another way of saying,
To distant future.
the movie certainly opens with a bang.
Designer colors to suit your demanding taste.
Oh, what?
Hey, look out, you almost jump cut to the De Niro dummy from Casino.
What do you believe is behind
That's
this
good.
recent increase in terrorist bombings? Bad sportsmanship.
Like in 1984, there are terrorists in this world, and we don't exactly know what they're fighting against or why. The film is very clever at not actually having any real villains. It's just a society that's trying to advance and obliterate every possible discomfort, ultimately resulting in 10 times the discomfort they're trying to avoid.
Ew. What the
For
fuck?
example, a literal bug gets caught in the computer, resulting in a misprint, which results in the wrongful arrest of Harry Buttle as opposed to Harry Tuttle.
There.
He's dragged away from his family as his upstairs neighbor Jill, played by Kim Greist, tries to tell him they made a mistake.
It's Tuttle downstairs who can worry, eh?
Tuttle? His name's Buttle. There must be some mistake.
We don't make mistakes.
Yes, you do. Oh my god.
Sadly, everything in this world is handled like a bulldozer, and nobody's willing to take responsibility for their mistakes. Can't see any modern-day comparisons to that either.
Nope.
Mrs. Buttle, are you...
Not at all.
You'll notice an abundance of visual details in this. Like, one of my favorites is that every place is designed to be needlessly complicated under the guise of being needfully convenient. The ducks are all over the place in this film, as opposed to being hidden behind the walls, to a point where people just accept them and even sort of decorate them. The computers have magnifying glasses for their monitors rather than just make the monitors bigger. Even Jill has to set up mirrors to watch her TV while taking a bath because everything is done for the convenience of the maker rather than the logic of the consumer. But it's always presented as the opposite. Everyone works so hard to be so lazy in this world. Like, this office looks busy when Mr. Kurtzman, their boss, is watching, played by Ian Holm. But when he disappears, they do nothing but watch their screens. I can't think of any modern-day comparisons.
Nope.
Hey, they're using music from one of Gilliam's Monty Python movies. Hey! We're on that one.
Hey.
You rang?
No, how do you reach out when I don't need you and then don't when I do?
You're welcome.
Yes.
Gaza's population is on the brink of famine. Every hour counts.
God.
We cut to our hero Sam Lowry, played by Jonathan Pryce,
But,
who's
yeah,
playing the hero in his dreams.
that's what I was saying.
In case you're wondering, there are virtually no keying effects in this. Just about everything is done practically using models, sets. Even this shot, they just put a kid in a costume to make the samurai look bigger. I've been told there's a few shots where they use keying, but I don't even know where they are. That's how dedicated they are to making everything look and feel real. Speaking of real, the real life of Sam Lowry is not as exciting as his dreams, as he's a pencil pusher for the Ministry of Information functioning in a conveniently inconvenient world.
Yeah,
Long time no see.
Sam meets up with his friend Jack, played by Michael Palin, and he briefly sees Jill, recognizing her from his dreams.
No!
This is the first time we question reality, as we don't know if there's some sort of blending of worlds, or if Jill just happens to look like the lady he dreams about.
Oh.
She's dealing with a tough reality too, as she tries to report a wrongful arrest, but can't get past the bureaucracy of all the paperwork.
They said you have a form I need to fill out.
You got an arrest receipt?
Yeah.
Is it stamped?
Stamped?
I can't let you have the form until this is stamped.
While this scene is
Stamped!
very relatable, it's also really stressful because you don't know what's happening to the man who was wrongfully arrested. Every second of delay could be a second closer to his doom. Hence why you understand her frustration.
Tuttle should have had £31 and 6p debited against his account, not Buttle.
Sam discovers the mistake of the wrongful arrest and files the proper paperwork. For the moment, things seem to be okay, but Sam's mother, Ida, played by Katherine Hellman as this Play-Doh of a human being, keeps trying to get him promoted to executive despite the fact that he's happy exactly where he is.
You look exquisite today, Mary.
Ew.
Hello, Spyro. Merry Christmas.
See? Christmas movie. It's like Elf, only scary in an intentional way.
Hope you like it.
No.
Something for an executive.
She even gives him an office toy, as apparently it's a symbol of becoming an executive. And we find out she actually sees her son in the exact same way. A toy she can shape and mold and parade around to her friends like he's still a child. They even try to set him up with one of their daughters who's so childlike they clearly dress her just like them, and she even has braces.
Raise veal in
Wow, this is weird.
sauce.
I feel like we're one step away from airplane food going the same route. Like, here's a picture of what it's supposed to look like.
Oh.
A terrorist explosion occurs, but they're so used to them, they literally just talk over it.
Sam's been promoted to information recruit.
No modern day comparisons at all.
I'm not being promoted. I'm not going to information retrieval.
I like to think his character in Tomorrow Never Dies is what would happen if he accepted the promotion sooner. Later that night, his air conditioning goes awry, so he tries calling for assistance. He gets an automated system, though, that insists it's not an automated system.
This has not been a recording.
This is an emergency.
Thank you for
It's an emergency.
I've got to have a heating engineer.
Thank you for calling Central Service.
Hi, future AI.
Harry Tuttle, heating engineer. Yes, sir.
He's approached by the real Harry Tuttle, played by Robert De Niro, who, get this, is an outlaw heating engineer.
I came into this game
Say
for you.
what?
The excitement. Go anywhere, travel light, get in, get out, wherever there's trouble, a man alone.
He tries to help Sam with this problem, but Sam inevitably asks why he has to be an outlaw to do this.
Couldn't stand the paperwork.
This whole system of yours could be on fire, and I couldn't even turn on a kitchen tap without filling out a 27B/6.
Well, now it just sounds like a SAG contract.
Central Service. Central Services.
Central Services does show up, though, as handy men named Spore and Dowser, played by Bob Hoskins and Derek O'Connor, who refuses to leave, but Sam drops the phone number Tuttle mentioned earlier.
Have you got a 27B/6?
27B/6.
This is such a funny and suspenseful scene, as all I have to do is turn a hair towards Tuttle, and this will all end in bloodshed. Thankfully, they don't, and they're forced to head out.
We'll be back.
Thanks for coming.
We'll be back, you clever.
What the hell?
Still better than 2 seconds being a plumber in this piece of shit.
Kid, we're all in this together.
Harry thanks him and swings out to the only theme aside from Superman that sings his name. Harry Tuttle.
Harry
As the next day, a
Tuttle.
refund check calls for Buttle, the man confused for Tuttle, and they try to figure out why.
Buttle.
Information retrieval has got him down as inoperative. Administration has got him down as completed.
He's dead.
We'll never get rid of the damn thing now.
Ian Holm does such a good job balancing comedy with really dark subject matter. Later on, we'd have no trouble associating him with funnier roles, but back then, this was something you didn't usually see out of him.
Drive out to Mrs. Buttle. Let her sign the back
Buttle.
of the check. She can cash it at the corner sweet shop.
Kurtzman's so afraid to go anywhere near this that Sam volunteers to take the refund check to Buttle's next of kin.
Terrorist bombing at the Blue Lagoon flight.
You may also notice that around this time in The World Created, they finally started humming the song Brazil. First it's sung by Tuttle, and then it's sung by Sam the next day. I always saw it as Sam subconsciously admiring Tuttle, seeing how he broke away from the system. He hums a pleasant little song, and seeing how he's happy, he starts humming a pleasant little song to also be happy. And the funny thing is, composer Michael Kamen said he originally hated the idea of scoring the entire soundtrack around this song, but as he progressed, he found it actually lent itself to a lot of variations.
Okay. Oh, damn it. What are you up to, Bilbo? Ha-ha!
By the end of the film, he went from hating the corny tune to absolutely adoring it. And yeah, it probably goes without saying, you'll be humming this for a few days after seeing this movie.
I wonder if you could tell me where that...
Pizza!
Sam goes to drop off the refund check, but gets a reality check as he sees kids acting out what they just saw a few days ago, not aware it resulted in the death of a family man.
Oh no.
His apartment is still left in shambles as Sam slowly puts together nobody told his wife that Buttle is dead.
My husband's dead, isn't he?
I do assure you, Mrs. Buttle, the ministry is very scrupulous about following up and eradicating any error.
This is one of the most uncomfortable moments I've seen in anything. Sam has to meet face to face with the brutal reality that this isn't just delivering a sheet of paper returning funds. This is notifying a wife that she's now a widow.
I'd be, well, only too happy to send you the appropriate forms.
What have you done with his body?
That line changes everything. She goes from a nice but honestly kind of funny character signing paperwork she has no idea about to suddenly a very grim reality slapping you in the face. So we're discovering how desensitized we were at the same time Sam is.
What have you done with his body?
Jeez.
You want to flee this awful moment similar to Sam, but we gotta sit here and take in all this ugliness just like he does.
I didn't have to come here, you know, Mrs. Buttle.
Sam even says some really douchey things, but he legit doesn't know what else to say. He's never been confronted with something like this, and he's been trained to show as little emotion as he can with his job. Which I think is part of most British training videos. Thank God violent children always break the ice. Sam sees Jill again, and this time manages to get her name, but he realizes if he wants to get more info on her, he has to accept the promotion. It just so happens he might need the money anyway as the handyman returned to make everything more difficult, trying to fix his ducks the official way as opposed to the logical way.
You had that scab trial here, aren't you?
Central Services, they don't take kindly to sabotage.
Say.
Like this, are you?
So weird hearing him.
It would be a lot shorter if this is how Eddie Valiant was. They leave his apartment in shambles as a singing messenger.
Mrs. Italari requests the pleasure of your company!
Why not at this point?
What?
Alerts Sam of a party his mother is throwing, so he goes to talk to Mr. Helpman, the head of information retrieval, played by Peter Vaughan, who asks if the promotion is still open.
Welcome to information retrieval.
I wish it was that easy to progress behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Oh, now don't sell us short.
Yep.
You got an update on that false claim?
Well, the good news is, after you fought the claim twice, they finally released it.
Well, wasn't that kind of them?
The bad news is, you got 20 more claims since that happened.
There you go.
Yes, from this gentleman.
Hello, I am a real person. Every part of your video is stealing from our media library.
Every part of the video, including this footage of me talking right
Right?
Yes, we own that.
You are a liar.
I am a real person.
You're a liar about that too.
I can't believe a psycho like you would steal this real person's work, especially since you're already in it.
He's wrong. Have an actual person look at it.
Okay. Hey, you big old wonderful copyright claimer, you. Could you look over the video and make sure you didn't make a mistake?
Absolutely. I looked it over. There is no mistake.
Yeah.
What kind of mucus trash would accuse such a darling angel? That's it. You get a strike.
But he's making it up. I'm fighting this one too.
Okay.
Same
just
here.
keep in mind, one more strike and your channel is gone.
Yep.
Good God, we have that many false claims? Well, I guess I gotta wait a month for those to time out then.
Nope.
Maybe if you stop breaking the law like a ratty little rat, you wouldn't be in this situation.
But we always prove they're wrong. We give constant proof they're always
Yes.
Do you think we'd let them get away with that?
Oops, it looks like you're willing to go to court over this claim. I just realized I made a mistake.
Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it. Claim released.
Uh-huh.
Well?
Well, what?
You just say you wouldn't let the system get abused like that. What are you doing to punish them?
Well, everybody
Nothing.
makes mistakes. No harm done.
There's a ton of harm done. We've done this time and time again. I think we're up to something like 2,000 claims at this point.
Well, I think we'd wake up and do the right thing if that was the case.
Nope.
Hello. Every false claim that's been dropped in the past has been put back on. What? We just cleared those! This has not been AI doing this.
Well, you're back to 2 more strikes. We'll give our sweet, innocent copyright claimers 2 months to get over the stress of having to deal with you. Maybe then they can muster up the emotional courage to revisit the traumatizing pain you've been putting them through.
I'm gonna take a break, unless that's been copyright claim too.
It has.
Cool.
Of course.
Sam arrives at information retrieval, where at first it looks like things are going to work a lot smoother.
You want to see my ID?
No need, sir.
Well, I could be anybody.
No, you couldn't, sir.
They don't need his ID, and the elevator arrives literally at the end of their conversation.
Creepy.
Seriously, in one shot, they plan this dialogue to end just as the lift arrives. It's pretty well laid out. But almost immediately we see things aren't just as incompetent, they're just as incompetent with more money. Sam doesn't know where to go, but a whirlwind of businessmen sweep him up, as his boss is welcoming him while having several conversations at the same time.
It's a query about a personnel transporter you took out from the pool. Tell them no. Tell them yes. Or was it a personnel carrier you took out from transport?
A choreographer was called in to capture the comedic confusion of this scene as they lure closer and closer like the Jaws fin. The production also had one half of this hallway to use, so they just moved a few signs and got a few different angles to make it look larger. Sam is literally turning to look down the exact same spot he was just in. He finds he has to share somebody's office and desk, as they literally just cut someone's office in half, as you can tell by the unmoved poster. And is introduced to his office neighbor Lime, played by Charles McCone, who's also one of the co-writers. He claims to be a computer expert.
Sorry, it's broken.
You haven't switched it on.
Yeah, as much as I'm a music reviewer. So he asks him to look up Jill, who apparently is wanted. He doesn't find out much, so he goes upstairs to where he sees how information is in fact retrieved.
Can I help you?
You know, if this was made in America, Edie McClurg would play that role.
Probably.
They say he's a ripped apart dude. And he finally finds out what Jack does for a living.
I heard you were coming aboard.
What the hell?
Very happy Christmas.
See Christmas gifts and Christmas colors, red and white, are all over the place. While playing with his daughter right next to the room where he tortures people.
What?
Seeing how that's the director's daughter, it might be something she's used to. But Sam tries to find out more about Jill, discovering that Jack was the one who tortured Buttle to death.
You killed Buttle. It wasn't my fault that Buttle's heart condition didn't appear on Tuttle's file.
I only know you got the wrong man.
Information transit. Got the wrong man. I got the right man.
Again, the villain of the film is nobody taking responsibility, passing the blame onto someone else. And it looks like Jill is the next scapegoat, as they think she's spreading rumors about the misunderstanding and thus suspect her of working for terrorists.
Why don't I try and get to her for you?
I don't want to get involved in anything unsavory.
You trust me, Jack?
Or at the very least, trust this very ironic set. Jill just so happens to appear in the building, but wouldn't you know it, incompetence gets in the way again. He manages to get to her before security does, and he tries to get her as far away from there as possible. It's here he confesses his love for a woman he just met, and it goes as well as a man confessing his love to a woman he just met.
I've been dreaming about you. No, not like that. I mean, I love you. In my dreams, I love you.
Can you just imagine I'm a Nicholas Sparks character, so you'll immediately want me?
What? Oh, Nicholas Sparks.
But Sam literally holds on and refuses to let go.
You don't trust me, do you?
She is thankful he got her out of being arrested, so she allows him to tag along for her job, which is delivering a mysterious package. They drive through a landscape of fake landscapes, hiding the true wasteland they live in.
Ooh.
Where Sam questions the package she's dropping
That's dark.
What's in the parcel?
Christmas present.
Does it rhyme with Plymouth outro?
What?
Jill talks about how she doesn't agree with the way things are. Sam thinks she might actually be a terrorist and panics, causing them to drive through a roadblock.
What the hell?
Yeah, this is the one thing I don't really get into in this movie, the action. There's not even that much of it, but Gilliam himself admitted he didn't really know how to film people shooting each other or cars just driving faster and faster. Occasionally there's a cool shot, but they are kind of lacking. These scenes are needed, though, to break Sam's delusions of his dream world being like the real world. Like they burn up the people chasing them. Hooray! However, they burn up the people chasing them.
Huh? What?
No. It's okay. They put pineapple on pizza. I don't know.
To be fair, that is the worst thing you could possibly do in your life. You are a freaking terrorist if you put pineapple on pizza. Don't do it.
They make their way to a mall.
What would you like for Christmas?
My own credit card.
Christmas everywhere.
Yes, there was cell phone. That's basically now. And Sam bumps into his mother's friend, who's also getting plastic surgery, but her procedures aren't going as well.
My complication had a little complication. We love romantic lingerie.
Really?
Picture me in these.
Stupid sexy Gary Oldman character from Hannibal.
No.
An explosion goes off, though, as Sam thinks it was the package Jill was delivering. But it turns out it was just more of those executive toys.
Pride. For official monkeys like you.
You see, it's just like Christmas if Santa delivered toys to people carrying their own body parts, like in Private Ryan. As cops start to get in the way, the line between reality and fantasy starts to blur more.
What the hell?
Sam, no!
In earlier moments, Sam saw people from reality in his dreams. Now characters from his dreams are being seen in his reality.
This is weird.
Before he can figure out what's real and what isn't, he gets knocked out and separated from Jill. His world starts crumbling as he can't find the love of his life, his office job is falling apart, his friends don't want anything to do with him, and somehow his apartment has become even worse.
As you don't live here anymore.
What?
Requisitioning of this flat for unnecessary repairs.
Repairs?
I want a horror film based on these two. Don't let them kill anybody, keep them exactly the same. I think that'd be scarier.
Why?
Unsettling, Total returns and literally fills their suits with sewage.
Ew.
This is both really funny and pretty terrifying at the same time.
Shit.
We like to thank Lloyd Kaufman for directing that 1 minute of footage. Jill finds Sam and they're reunited. He takes her to hide out at his mother's, who's away for Christmas. I really love how soft, slow, and delicate this moment starts, but when the kiss finally happens, the music explodes with what Sam is no doubt feeling inside. It's both really funny and legit kind of romantic.
Oh, yeah?
Sam gets an idea to break into his job and alter the information saying that Jill's been killed. This is the only other moment that kind of drags for me. I feel like this could have been done in a minute, but it goes on much longer than that. When he returns, though, he finds his reality and certain other fantasies continue to blend.
You don't exist anymore. Jill Layton is dead.
Care for a little necrophilia?
Ew.
That's not a thing in this future, so you have no idea how long I've been waiting for somebody to say that. It seems to be a happy ending, but it's my favorite movie, so you know that can't be it.
What the hell? Whoa!
They'll be fine.
What?
In the American version, it cuts straight to Sam in the torture chair, which is very effective. But in the British version, these are the scenes that made me realize this is my favorite film.
Really?
Now, either you plead guilty to say 7 or 8 of the charges, which is going to help keep costs down within your means.
Sam is literally pulled from one room to another as people speak gibberish about how to not jeopardize his credit and keep costs down and not damage his insurance.
What is going on in the
screams
background?
of people being tortured, which he's about to be, fill the room as his literal nightmares start to take over.
No.
Against electrical charges over £70.
Thinking ahead in financial matters is always a wise course.
Plead guilty. It's easier, quicker, and cheaper.
Oh my God!
Sam, what are we going to do with you?
To blur fantasy and reality even more, Mr. Helpman appears to him as Santa Claus. Even the ways he wants to help are so strange. He's like Sam before with the widow. He doesn't get the depth of how serious this is.
I know exactly how you feel, so I've brought you a bottle of barley water.
It's a world that's so backwards. You could say this is either fantasy or reality, and neither would be surprising. Again, not all like modern day. In the darkest comedic moment, Sam finds out Jill was killed resisting arrest. But at first, he doesn't panic because he realized he hacked the system to say that happened, leading to this heartbreaking but also hilariously cruel moment.
The odd thing is, it appears to have happened twice.
Huh?
A bit of a disputed call, I'm afraid.
That's like having a flyer with your missing dog on it, stapled over by an ad for a taxidermist that also has a picture of your dog on it.
Oh.
Gotta go. Can't keep the orphans waiting.
Sam
Bye-bye.
is in the torture chamber where his best friend Jack, putting on his finest night terrors, is forced to rip him apart to get information. As everyone does in this movie, he makes it all about himself.
How could you do this to me?
Jack, I'm frightened.
Oh, how do you think I feel?
No, Jack, please. Please, Jack, no!
Now, I know it's going to sound a little odd so late into the game, but you have to keep up here. If you're thinking to yourself, oh, come on, I see a lot of fast-paced media, I can be on top of this. No, you don't understand. The last 9 minutes of this movie really throws a lot at you. Don't believe me? Here's what happens. Jack gets shot. Harry Tuttle busts in. He brings other freedom fighters with him.
Oh.
They shoot their way out. They blow up information retrieval. Toto throws out his clothes and gun. Suddenly, receipts start to cover his body. They start to suffocate him. Sam goes to save him, only to find he completely disappeared. Cops chase him. He runs into a funeral. The funeral is for his mother's friend who died of complications from plastic surgery. But his own mother's surgery looks so good, she looks younger than him, and she looks like Jill. She pretends she doesn't know him. Cops break into the funeral. He tosses out the decayed flesh and bones of the body. He escapes through the coffin. He's in his fantasy world where all his literal demons from the past have gathered along with the cops. He climbs up a pile of garbage. He opens a door that leads to Jill's truck. She drives into a beautiful landscape where they live happily ever after, which is all an absolutely insane way to get across. He went absolutely insane.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Got away from us, Jack. Afraid you're right, Mr. Helpman. He's gone.
Told you it was a lot!
Wow.
Jack and Helpman find no matter how much they torture him, he won't flinch or speak. He just smiles singing the song, Brazil. Now, probably the question people inevitably ask the most about this film is,
what the fuck?
Why is it called Brazil?
Yeah, right?
The making of featurette ends with asking people the exact same question, and it's pretty hilarious how none of them have any answers.
I don't even know why it's called Brazil. I keep asking Terry.
Nobody knows. It's Brazil.
Right now, because we're right in the middle, it's, I've forgotten.
Kim Grease might have the funniest reply.
It's,
Terry Gilliam rambles for a bit, but never gives a straight answer.
How about the impossibility of escape from reality? Let's try another one. About late-night shopping and terrorist bombings?
It's one of those questions everybody has, yet nobody has a definitive answer.
What the
Well, here's my thoughts.
Here we go.
My
God.
What do you want?
I know.
Just wanted to say you're welcome.
For what?
For adding a brand new feature. You see, we're combining shorts, shopping, Gmail, and streaming all into one handy YouTube app. So
there's no telling what this will do to other YouTubers.
What do you mean?
This always happens. Anytime you change something, it always alters the algorithm. You never tell us how or why it's altered, and we have to work around it completely blind.
Yep.
No, we don't think that's a thing.
I believe you.
You do?
I believe that's what you have to say. Hell, you might even actually believe it. It's just where we're at now.
Hello, fellow human. You have 95 claims on...
I know.
You do.
At some point, you just can't pretend anymore. No matter how many times you point to logic, reasoning, and common sense, you realize it's never going to sink in the way it should.
I'm glad you understand.
I do understand. This is why the movie's called Brazil.
Okay.
You could say it connects to the randomness of madness. Madness trying to create a paradise that'll never come. It's just a fantasy disguised as a pleasant tune. There's so many things even people with dream jobs are bombarded with. You ever wonder why our most viewed video is my review of Shark Boy and Lava Girl? It's not because it's the best or people quote it to me all the time. It's because it's the first new NC review I posted on this YouTube channel. After years of accumulating an audience, people went there to watch it, and the algorithm has been pushing it ever since. It's not about who's the most talented or who tries the hardest. It plays a factor, but that's just not how reality is. There's so many things rigged against so many of us in so many fields.
Yes.
And we're reminded there's always somebody doing better, but there's also somebody always doing worse. And neither of those is very comforting. Sometimes we just need an escape. A hobby, a dream, a hope, a fantasy, or even just a cute song that encompasses all of that in its own little way. Even the release of this film in America was like something out of this comedic nightmare, where they wanted to cut an hour out and re-edit it so that love conquers all. Some of these edits were so awful, they literally feel like satire.
The hell?
But the film did eventually get released as is, and now the film Brazil serves for me what the song Brazil serves for Sam. A fantasy that almost seems like reality, a reality that almost seems like fantasy. A nightmare becoming a pleasant dream becoming a nightmare, and everything in between. It's escaping reality until you become imprisoned by it, yet also understanding the prison so well, you'll never fully be entrapped by it. It's so many of my favorite contradictions that both warn and inspire me. To me, this is a happy ending. I doubt it's the one this character would prefer, but he escaped the system. This world, whether intentionally or unintentionally, is designed to break people until they can be completely controlled. Yet it broke Sam in a way where he can now never be controlled. He didn't accomplish this through brutality or financial wealth, but rather years of dreaming and keeping his imagination alive. When I see this movie, when I hear this song, when I think of the holidays, or even when I don't think about any of these things, there's always this feeling. It's not a good feeling or a bad feeling, yet somehow it's always prominent. It's an empty hole that's always somehow being filled through major moments, but also little things. And even though so many of these things seem to have nothing in common, it all somehow seems connected. Like the major moments can be little things, and the little things can be major moments. It does and it doesn't make sense, and I love that that's possible. I know this system I'm a part of has a ton of flaws, and many of them are probably not going to get fixed. Hell, in some respects, they'll probably get worse.
Oh no!
But I also know I'm still allowed to do what I've always wanted to do for a living. Be allowed to create whatever I want, despite its challenges. As much as the system can work against me, it's also allowed me to connect with people who have a similar mindset.
Okay.
This movie, the holidays, YouTube, everyone in my life, and all of you watching who have supported me over the years are my Brazil. You're my escape from reality, but you're also my anchor back to it. All of you represent such a major part of this amazing feeling that even in this rambling speech, I can't fully describe or comprehend. What I can say for sure is I am so thankful this Christmas Eve. I see all the madness around me, but with the life you have helped to give me, I can say in all certainty, it is a joyful madness.
Okay, well, good luck with that.
Ready for 20 more false claims tomorrow?
Yeah.
Finish up in Sandy doing the same thing, hoping for a different outcome?
I'm a human, so I don't know.
That's probably the most human thing you've said.
Yeah.
Happy holidays. Enjoy whatever you ranted about.
Enjoy whatever this company you create is supposed to be.
Thanks, I think.
There it goes.
Merry Christmas. I hope whatever your reality is, it has the right amount of what you want, as well as the right amount of what you need. I'm the nostalgia critic guy. Remember it, so you don't have to.
It's really funny that he was finally able to do this movie, and it really does mean a lot to him. Wow. I had no idea that this movie is so freaking crazy. It is absolutely freaking insane. I don't even agree with him that it's a happy ending. He's still insane, and his mind is lost forever. So I'm like, how is that a win? But I don't know. I didn't fully grasp the whole situation. It's not a movie for me, I guess. I mean, I'd have to watch it myself, but yeah, I had no idea that mask thing came from this movie. That's crazy. And I had no idea that so many people I knew actually were in it. It does seem like an interesting movie, and maybe I'll watch it one day. But yeah, what did you guys think? What is your opinion on the movie Brazil, and what is your favorite Doug review? Nostalgia Critic review. Favorite of all time. Just list them in the comments below. And remember, please smash that like button if you want to see more sexy and nerdy content. And subscribe if you think I deserve it. And remember, sign up for my Patreon for my latest reactions to my latest videos. And I'll see you on the next episode.